Yeah, it's a cold one today. Had to get a couple vehicles started, but let's go check out that Focus that I sprayed yesterday. There we go. She's very clean. All things considered, this job is really clean. Notice there's a couple nibs there. The hood. Anything that looks bad, it's just rock chips. But the rest of it, blended. You can see through the tape, kind of ends through that handle. Had to deal with the burn through on the edge, but there's a little trick I have for that. Kind of blended through the body lines, blended through here. Turned out perfect. So that's always cool. Super happy with that. That'll work. And initially we were just gonna cut off and paint right there and put a piece of film because this front lip is rusty. But then since we blended the whole thing, kind of feathered back that little bit of a sealer edge and ended up doing a way better job because I could clear coat the whole thing. As you can see, there's no edge there. We're not gonna put any film on it, I don't think. We probably still will. Who am I kidding? But yeah, I'm happy with that. Car's gonna look brand new. Using that PPF film, paint protective film, is a good little trick if you have like a spot that you want to repair but you don't want to paint the whole panel. You can just do the one little spot because wherever your tape edge is, your film edge will go right on top and it won't even look like it was touched. It just looks like film is there. So you can end up doing the front edge of your hood or like the little dog legs on your rocker, quarter area, whatever, and you can kind of keep the area a lot smaller but still have that spot fixed, and then it's protected as well because you can put film over top. Just a cost-effective way. So right in here, sometimes even your door can get beat up. Let's say there's a bunch of rock chips. You know, you fix and you paint that area. And a lot of the times from factory, they'll have film in this kind of area, and you just fix it. Let's say you didn't have it originally, it's all chipped up, and you just put film there. And everybody's happy because you can fix the quarter and the door like you want without having to do the whole quarter and the whole door. And this is common rust for these folks. If somebody's been in here once, ground it up, I put a little bit of car rep on there, and he just wanted it so it doesn't look so crusty. Put some rust converter on there and hopefully it works, but I mean, there's a rust hole there. There's nothing I can do. The only way to fix that is to get a new hood, and the hoods are like $700 aftermarket, so this not always worth it. There is no room, but I got my base coat on and I just went for lunch just to make sure everything dries really nice, and now I'm ready for clear. Get some clear on there, kick it out of the booth later this afternoon. I got some other things to do, some small stuff, and we can start putting the front end together and then finish it all up tomorrow by slapping that on. I'm trying to figure out the best way to do any kind of color matching and whatnot, and I'm finding this job here I used Matrix Edge instead of the beer, because technically, well, not technically, it is true that Matrix is more cost effective, but I'm finding with whites it doesn't cover as good as I want it to. And I think I'd much rather go with the beer because I'll get my coverage quicker, and the time difference I bet spent from that to this probably gets you pretty close to the break-even point between the two of them. So it might save you any money on material, yes. Time, I don't know. I'd have to figure that one out, but I think I like the beer more for whites, that's for sure. Well, it is what it is. Not my best showing, but even still, kept it on 100. Call about 75. Not bad. I'm averaging like $20 per job, which is really, really good, but I'm still not bad. More waste than I like, but whatever. Here's where the total's sitting at. Just shy, call it 390. There's 18 jobs in here, whatever that equates to. Truck done. This is the Chevy color. And I've heard it with Fords that if you're ever having issues with whites, everything is PW7. This is Dodge's PW7. And we got it a butt match. And pretty much any variant that PW7 has will match any plain white. And this is the first time trying that. And I would say that is spot on. So try PW7 next time you got a GM or a Ford white, or any white really. Give it a camera shot, search within that code, and I bet it matches, because that is looking good. New fender, blend, repair on the hood, blend.